There's a lot in that report, but certainly I think if you focus on Chapter 3, what you see is an invitation to normalize conspiracy theories and pseudoscience science at the expense of evidence-based medical care. So that's very, very concerning to me. I don't think that under any circumstances, any public servant should ever be asked to give serious consideration to the provision of horse tranquilizers to Alberta patients as a means of caring for COVID. Yet, if you read between the lines in Chapter 3 of this report, that's exactly what they are calling for. So I'm not surprised, given the opinions that Preston Manning has articulated over the many years and those of our Premier. But that is not good news for Albertans. That's not good news for our safety and the quality of our healthcare. AEMA actually does need more resources. I will give you that. You may recall that when we were in government, we had planned to invest in a new provincial operations centre, which is something that AMA very much needs. And so more authority and more resources in certain circumstances, not necessarily a bad thing. But depending on the state of the emergency, I think there needs to be some flexibility. And a public health emergency and public health crises have their own legislative schemes for a reason. And so I think that there's a lack of awareness of that fact in this report. I think that if you read between the lines, this report has multiple efforts buried within it to limit the scope of scientists and medical professionals. And I think that is bad news for Albertans. The prohibition on so-called coercion would likely be used to negate ideas like the vaccine passport system, for instance. I think the whole rewrite is absolutely about putting the right of individuals over the right of the community as a whole, so that you could literally have somebody assert that right to refrain from getting a vaccination and then walking on in to an intensive care unit full of people with extremely compromised immune systems and doing their thing because that's their right.